Ever since I became a mom, I've been keeping it cute. Slay, 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 slay. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. What's up y'all? In today's video I'm going to be doing a quick weave tutorial. Yep, a quick weave. They ain't never went out of style. So right now I'm sectioning off my hair. I'm taking out the part that's going to be my leave out, and typically I would braid my hair down, but today I was in a rush. I was a wedding guest and I needed to get my hair done real fast. Y'all know when y'all met me, I ain't have no kids, no chillins running around, so I got both of the kids at the house by myself while I'm trying to do this tutorial for y'all. And I was on TikTok live. If you don't already, follow me on TikTok because that's where I'll be dropping most of my new content, especially hair related stuff. How have y'all been? What have y'all been up to? Have y'all missed me? Do y'all miss the hair videos? Do y'all want some more hair videos? Are you loving me in my mommy era, my vacation era, my family era? Are you loving all that? Let me know down in the comments. I miss y'all. I will be dropping more tutorials very soon. So right now I'm putting the cap on, and like I said, typically I would braid my hair down, but today I was in a rush. Becoming a mom, I do a lot of things in a rush. Okay, bear with me because I ain't never been nobody mama before, and y'all know that. Y'all know how it can be if you done been somebody mama, grandma, auntie, cousin, sister before. You know how it can be when you got kids. Everything revolves around them kids. But today is my very first time using this morning glory stuff, and I tell you no lie, I will never go back to doing quick weaves the way I've been doing them my whole life, with the stocking cap and the toilet paper, toilet tissue, you know, sticking the paper up underneath the cap. It's not really toilet tape, you know, it's not really toilet tissue for real. It's just the little wraps that you use to protect your hair. Anyway, using this stuff, I was so amazed at how good it worked. I was cutting my ear tabs out like I typically do when I do my wigs. Y'all know when y'all put the stocking cap on before you do your wigs, you got to cut that hole over there so it can get real flat on the side around your ear. What this stuff acts as is like a liquid cap. That's what they call it, a liquid cap. I see some people put it directly on top of their hair, and I see some people use caps and they put it directly on top of the cap. Today I just chose to put it directly on top of the cap, and I'll show you why at the end of this video. If you know about sensual. Baby, the bob gonna bob every single time you put that bob in with that sensual hair. I went in and I cut all of the remaining pieces of cap off. Usually I would start in the back of my head with laying the tracks, but since I wanted that feathered bob look, I really wanted to use as much hair as possible that I possibly needed, and I wanted the tracks to lay a certain way, so I started at the front of my head first so my bang could bang. I can't explain it why I wanted to do it in the front first, but I promise you, when y'all see the results at the end of this video, you're gonna say, okay, you know what, I see why you did it like that. When you're doing the quick weave by yourself, it is easier to put the glue directly on top of the cap and then just place the tracks piece by piece as you go, instead of measuring, cutting, and then going back with the bonding glue to try to figure out where you had the track anyways. I'm not going to put a track directly at the bottom of the cap just yet, because with a bob it does get very tricky, especially when you're cutting it yourself. If you add too much hair back there in the back and that bob too thick and it just don't flow the right way. So I like to start a little bit above the nape of my neck when I'm starting to lay my tracks, because I feel like the bob comes out better. I have another bob video that I did almost a year ago on my channel where I did the same exact method. If we were doing any other style like curls, you needed a lot of volume, a lot of body. First of all, we only using 2 packs of hair today, and I didn't even use the full 2 packs of hair. I used 1.5. With a bob, you really don't want a whole lot of hair on your head unless you want it super thick. But I was going for a more natural look, so I didn't want to put too much hair on my head. And like I said, I didn't braid my hair down, so on that side over there, I'm taking the tracks as I'm going all the way around. I'm pressing down, I'm pulling, I'm putting pressure, and I'm applying tension as I'm putting the tracks on, especially over there on that side where I did the ponytail at, so it doesn't look humpy and bumpy when I finish this install. But as I'm giving y'all my tips and my tricks, I don't want you to do it just like me. I want you to do it better than me. Braid your hair down, do it the right way, take your time, don't rush like I did. Very demure. Nah, I'm just playing. This is your reminder again to follow me on TikTok. I was live on TikTok doing this install, literally with thousands of viewers, explaining it to them as I went. This was a real talent, okay? I cut this bob on live, did this whole quick weave install on live. I was so proud of myself for that. But that last track, you always want to get that flat iron and take that last track and put it in the middle of those flat iron plates, because it's going to make your install look so much more natural. It doesn't matter if you're doing a quick weave or sew in. Always take that very last track and flat iron it so it won't look humpy and bumpy and unnatural. After I comb my leave out, I get my IAmErickaJ silk serum, apply that on my natural hair, take the hot comb and start to press everything out so it starts to blend. The hair that I did buy was a number 1, and I did just dye my hair jet black, but you know it's never going to match exactly like the black that comes in the pack. I'm sorry. Natural black hair versus hair that you buy at the hair store is just never going to be the same. But it was very close. Make sure you add to cart today. Shop IAmErickaJ products. I don't just have adhesive, baby. I have a whole line of products. Take a scroll on the website, get something nice, see something you like, read the reviews, get into it. And I just have a quick question. What age were you when you got your first relaxer? I feel like all of us really been living the same life for a very long time. Our parents really didn't know too much about hair care back then, and if your parent did know about hair care and all of that good stuff, I commend your parents for sure, because woo, that relaxer tore our heads down, okay? I hated that. And anything other than that relaxer that I hated was that hot comb. I swear the hot comb was like my arch nemesis. I done got my ears and the back of my neck sizzled so many times. I hated it. And y'all know back then the hot combs used to go on top of the stove. It took me a long time to start using an electric hot comb. I was still putting my hot comb on top of the stove. Old school, okay? But when you're getting ready to cut that bob by yourself at home, using this rubber band technique is always going to be your best friend. The way you would determine how long your bob will be is when you cut directly underneath where the rubber band stops. That's how long the hair is going to be. And I don't know what's the science behind this technique, but it has always worked for me ever since I've been in high school. I've been cutting my bobs like this ever since I've been in high school, and that's officially been over 10 years. When I'm cutting it on somebody else's head, I do a whole nother different technique. But when I'm cutting my bobs myself, this is always and always will be my best friend. It came out a little too long, so I went in and did the ponytail method again. And listen, doing your own hair is not easy. Trust me, I know. It takes real talent and real skill, real patience to do what I do. And I take real pride in the fact that I've been teaching y'all these techniques and DIYs for over 5 years now. Some people won't give credit where it's due, but let's keep it real. IAmErickaJ been dropping real gems for years. I was one of the first true and authentic voices on YouTube, especially when it come down to this hair thing, because when other people was giving half-baked tutorials, I gave y'all the full cake, no fluff. Like I used to always say, let me know in the comments what y'all want to see next. It's one thing to watch a video, but to actually take the time to break down these techniques, show you step by step how to get your hair looking right, that takes dedication. And I've always made sure to give y'all the full truth, no shortcuts, just real knowledge so you can slay at home too and build your clientele. because I know what it's like to want to look good and also make other people look good without having the correct tools to do so. I help because I remember the time earlier in my career when I would hope that somebody would help me. I wish that somebody would help me. I wish somebody gave me the game like I give y'all. Y'all really do inspire me to make these videos, because every time you leave a comment or DM me saying how my videos have helped you either start a business, believe in yourself, increase your clientele, or just simply inspire you, it means so much to me. And I'm really thankful for that, because let me tell you, it's not easy doing what I do and balancing it all, especially now that I'm a mom. But knowing that my videos do reach the right people, helping y'all level up in your own ways, that's what keeps me going. So thank you for all of the love and the support that you've given me thus far, because it makes it all worth it. And that's why I keep dropping these gems for y'all. Take these 2 fingers, turn it out to the side like that. Y'all know the scissors that come with the knife set, the meat scissors. I really used to be cutting my hair with my mama's scissors when I was doing hair in high school. But while we're talking about layering and cutting, the importance of having great shears really makes a difference. You can't just grab any old pair of scissors and expect to get a clean, precise cut. Trust me. Investing in a good pair of shears is a game changer. When you're cutting and layering your hair, you want each snip to be smooth, clean, and even. Poor quality shears can actually mess up your look and mess up your hair, whether it's your natural hair or extensions. When you want that clean, professional salon quality finish, take my advice, especially if you're serious about your hair, invest in some great shears. Here, you want to take the section that hasn't been cut yet and take a little bit of hair. You're going to use a guide, use it as a guide. The hair that you already cut, just comb it all together. And you see how this part is already cut? That's your guide that you're going to be using. You just want to go down and follow that with the hair that's uncut. Just like that. When you're doing layers, you can't do no like straight across cut. You got to like play with it. Ayo. Pause. Now that we got the cutting out the way and all the layering done, it's time to start the styling process. I'm using my IAmErickaJ sleek sheen. This is one of those steps that really makes a difference, because let me tell you, shine and smoothness are everything when it comes to giving your hair that finished, polished look. Using a product like sleek sheen is important because it helps to seal in the moisture and add a beautiful shine without weighing your hair down, especially after cutting and layering. You want the hair to look sleek, defined, and healthy, even though it's extensions. How you hold your flat iron or curling iron really makes a difference in how the style turns out. A lot of people think you could just plug it up, clamp it down, and go. But the way you angle your hair tool can totally change how the hair falls. Pay attention to my wrists, pay attention to how I'm holding it, and pay attention to the motions that my hands are going in my wrists. It's mostly in your wrists. You don't want the hairstyle looking too stiff or boxy. Using hot tools that are actually effective is super important. If your flat iron or curling iron doesn't have the consistent heat or smooth plates, you're not going to get the smooth look that you're aiming for. Cheap, ineffective tools can actually damage your hair, and it causes frizzy split ends. Having high quality tools ensures an even distribution of heat, reduces the risk of heat damage, and it helps your style last longer. I know some of y'all that are watching this video thinking, how am I supposed to get my hair to look like that? But listen, practice makes perfect. Nobody gets it right the first time, not even the second time, and that's okay. The more that you do it, the better you'll get at it. When I first started, I wasn't laying and slaying how I flawlessly do it now. It took time to learn the right techniques and figure out what tools, products, and skills work the best for me. And I made it my own. But the key is to keep practicing. Everything you do comes with consistency. With every install or style that you do, you're getting more comfortable and building more confidence. It's like muscle memory. The more you repeat a technique, the easier it becomes. And the beauty of practice is that you start seeing results faster each time. Don't get discouraged. It's not going to be perfect right away. Keep going, keep refining your craft, and before you know it, you'll be slaying like a pro. Don't give up. Remember, every stylist, included me, started exactly where you are right now. y'all already know I'm only using IAmErickaJ products for life. Nothing else touches my hair. So if you're watching this thinking what I use and what you should get, it's definitely an add to cart kind of day. Your hair will thank you later. Trust me. I know you'll see it. Ate that up. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember to trust the process, whether it's your hair journey, your life, or in general. Keep pushing, keep practicing, because you got this. I'll see y'all in the next video, and don't forget to follow me on all my platforms to stay up to date with everything that I'm working on. Check the description box for all of the links and details. Thanks for watching, and until next time, love you. Mwah. And when that bottle said no glue touches your hair, the advertisement was right on point. This came off with literally just water and conditioner.